Do you remember this? Several videos back, I made this a part of a video called Sewing Up Loose Ends, or something equally as impressive and creative. Anyway, it's time to get on this one, and in this video we're going to conquer two things. One, I'm going to show you how lazy I am, and two, I'm going to show you how to bind a quilt. Literally, 2 people asked about it, and I'm ready to deliver. Let's go. As you can see, this is hand quilted, but it's a year in just about, and I've lost my mojo. So what are we gonna do about this? Gonna finish it the new fashioned way. But we're not gonna use this. We're gonna use this. But if we use this, we have to use this. This is a size 14 needle. And with a little luck and a lot of lube, it just might fit. Are you impressed? What's in the bobbin, you wanna know? Well, it's this nice thin thread. Nice and thin. Don't mess with your bobbin. You'll regret it. Okay, moment of truth. So this quilt is actually for my mom. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. Hopefully the air conditioner is not louder than my voice. There's not much I'm going to be able to do if it is that way. You have to bear with me. It's been quite warm. All right, we're going in hot. We're not even gonna, I'm just gonna put it on 3 to give it that more spaced appearance. I'm sure no one will be the wiser. All right, I'm going all in. This is the moment of truth. This is the moment we've been waiting for. This is what we've been trading for our entire lives. I'm gonna hold you guys like you're a baby toddler in my lap. Yeah, look at that. That's the money shot. Sure has an interesting sound. It's going well enough. Oh, move, bro. I got it all done. Let me see, which side is this? This is the hand quilted side. And then over here is the machine quilted side. Let's see, I think you can see that. I've got it all nice and squared up. I cut it all the way down. In the other video where you guys were asking what I was doing, I'm not sure if you were referring to me snipping. What I did basically was I didn't want to lose any real estate on the table runner, so I left a little bit extra of the batting and then I folded it over, but I didn't do the correct math. So I had to cut some of it down so that I could actually get it all the way around. Would have worked perfectly if I were hand stitching the binding on, but I don't know. I didn't do that. So it was a little bit of a disaster. So we're not doing that in this video. Okay. Now I'm going to move the camera overhead so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So I've got my pieces all cut. These are 2.5 inches. I know this probably isn't the part you're looking for. I don't know. Maybe it is. I use this so that I can remember. So I know that if this part, if it looks like this, then I'm going this way. If I do it this way, I'm going this way. I typically always do this one. I don't really bother cutting these off. I just cut them off after. It just goes faster this way. So you just pop them on like that. Turn it this way. And then if you got one of these nifty things, you just make sure it's right in the center there. All right, I just want to push this down a little bit. Get this right here. Whoops. Oh, goodness. All right, that wasn't the straightest thing, but it's fine. And then you see here, nice and connected. And then if you want to just kind of keep going, you don't even have to cut that. You just grab another one, grab this. Make sure nothing's twisted. And chain it. I just guessed that I would probably need 5 strips. I guess we'll see if I'm right or wrong. And that's that. Cut. And cut. All right. You can tell this is a little bit more than 1/4 inch, but that's fine. It's not gonna make it or break it, just as long as it's about right, so you don't have a giant seam. But better a little too much than too less. Okay, and then I'm sure you all kind of know this part, the next part where you just go over to your iron and you're folding it and you're ironing it all so that it's in half. As I was clipping this on, in case you don't know, what you do is you see this open side right here? That side goes to this open side. So you just clip those on. Anyway, as I was doing that, I noticed that I've come up short. So just in case anyone doesn't notice, this is not a nightmare scenario. This is perfectly fine. And you just simply add on another strip. Of course, that's way too much, but I guess it took 7 strips. So, all right, let's take ourselves a little seat. And you just simply take this, right sides together. I got this song stuck in my head called Brother. Original singers is called The Brilliance, I think. But I was listening to the cover of it and I don't know what's wrong with me. It moved me to tears. Okay, back to the topic. Okay. What? Yeah, okay, I made the right choice. I confused myself for a second. It's Amazon. Oh, my package arrived. All right, so do I need to bring this back to the iron? I probably should. I'll regret it if I don't. I'm gonna go grab my Amazon package, and then I'm gonna iron that again. Be right back. In case you're curious, it's nothing particularly exciting. Just a business purchase. Pink. So it matches my company colors. So snazzy. And I also got purple. And some vitamins because I had to add more stuff in here so I could get the free shipping. Because I'm not paying for Prime. All right, back to business. Speaking of vitamins, I decided to use my empty vitamin thing as a clip holder. I have plastic wrap, saran wrap, whatever it's called around here, because it was sticky from when I pulled the label off, and I guess I just didn't feel like scrubbing it, so I just, you know, put plastic around it. Okay, so here we go. Do you guys know the Juki 1/4 inch isn't a true 1/4 inch? That's why I put this here. Double check. Perfect. It's actually in between that little 5 and the 7. It's not exactly on the 7. So I'm gonna go ahead now and stitch all the way down. I'm gonna finish watching this really nice video from Scrap Fabric Love. I don't know if you guys know about her, but she works with a lot of scraps, and let me show you. This is such an odd way to show you what I'm watching, but so Scrap Fabric Love, it's the woman with the red hair. She's just a joy to watch. I like her a lot. You guys should check her out. I'll link her down in the description if you're interested.
Between the white and the creams, so I might cut this one into strips so it can kind of be more places in the quilt.
So once you get down here, you want to stop, and actually this little mark right here will act as our guide. And right there, right where that starts, looks like I can go one more time. That, turn it, go towards that point, straight off the edge. Done. Before I get too ahead of myself, you know, this right here is the part that we need to leave up. We need enough space so that we can maneuver this thing. So to be safe, I'm going to stop right here. And then, so I know that I stop right there, I'm going to put a roadblock in. And that's going to be a pin. Okay. All right, I'm just going to stop here. Backstitch, cut, pull. Now, what you do is the exact same thing as you did when you were connecting these. So you just open it up. Come on now. It's like trying to open up one of those fruit bags. The store, produce bags. All right, put it on top. Now what I do is I usually have like, sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. I usually have a little bit hanging out. Not a ton, just enough. I don't know, what is that, like an 1/8 inch? An 1/8 of an inch. Chilling. And what I do is I turn it. So this is the left. Exact same way. Left and left. Left on top, left going down. All right, here we go. That's a little bit crooked. I said it like that on purpose. It's crooked. You can pop a pin if you want, but I like to live dangerously. And just start going. Now you're hooked. And then again, you got your little 1/8 of an inch hangover. Just make sure you're keeping that good and straight. All right, and then don't cut anything. Make sure that's good. That's golden. Perfect, see that? You see that level of perfection? We did it. Do the same thing you did before. Give her a cut. About 1/4 inch away from the stitching. Trim the ears. Here, forward, back stitch, nice and secure. And then hold this just like that. Careful now. Careful now. Back stitch. Done. All right, we did it. Then just go over to your iron for ease and just press it out if you want. Of course, it's not mandatory. And from there, you have your perfect binding. I didn't dry it completely in the dryer. I just put it in for about 25 minutes. It's damp now and it's finishing, it's drying on the floor. So this is how it looks now with that's all the hand stitching. And then the back is completely white. My mom picked that out. She picked out the binding. She picked out the entire layout actually, as this was a gift for her. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.